Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In this tutorial, I am going to start JavaScript array, which is complete tutorial on JavaScript array. So let's get start. First creating a page, HTML. So creating click new, then HTML file, then JS array tutorial. Click enter. The page is ready. Changing title JavaScript array tutorial. Now let's create a JS file for this HTML file. So again come here in folder, then right click, then click on new, then select JavaScript file, then giving file name JS array.js. Click on add. Now let's see how you can create array in JavaScript. So for creating array in JavaScript, you just need to first declare var, then variable name, so like array data, then equal to, then add square bracket. So this is empty array symbol. Now let's add some item in array. So adding 1 2 3 4 4. Now let's see and print this value array in console. So console dot log array data. Now let's link this JS file to in our HTML file. So script src JS array, then close the script, then right click and click on run JS tutorial.html. So click on this. Now click on inspect, and then now let's see console. So you can see print the data of array. Click on this arrow. So you can see in 0 index it's showing value 1, in 1 index it's showing value 2. So first here is called index, which is index value of array. So every item stored in array is at position, and array start from 0. So you can see at 0 position 1 is stored, first position 2 is stored, second position 3 is stored, third position 4th is stored, and fourth position 5th is stored. So remember this is value and this is array index, and every position you store the value. So in 0 index you access value 1. Now let's see how you can access the value of array. So first accessing the value of array, xc console.log value of array at position 0. So printing the value of array at position 0, adding array data, then square bracket. So for accessing the value of array, need to pass the position. So I have passed the position. So I am accessing the first element at 0 position. So passing 0 semicolon. Now let's see what it print the value. So come to Chrome and click on refresh. So you can see value of array at position 0 is 1. So this is simple example of array and accessing the value of array. Also for accessing the length of array, so let's see how you can access the length of array. So console.log length of array is array data dot length. So this will return the array length. Now let's see. So you can see array length is 5. You can see 1 2 3 4 5, which is 5 element, and it's showing length of array is 5, which is correct. Now let's see how you can change the value of array. So let's see. First you see I am printing the array length at value 0. Now let's see change the value 1 to 1 1. So let's change this value array data, then again array index pass 0, then set the new value. So setting value new 1 1 and semicolon. Now let's see, copy this line. After changing value, let's see what happened if I change the value. So you can see first it's 1, then I change this value to 11, so it's working. So in this way you can access the value, you can change the value, you can access the length of array. Now let's see simple example of for loop. For now I'm just creating a simple example. I will show you more about for loop in later tutorial. For now, how you can create a for loop. So just need to add for, then parenthesis, then opening and closing braces. Now here in parameter you need to pass some data. So let's see how you can pass. First passing where I equal to 0, which is initialization. We call this initialization. Then passing condition checking. So I smaller than 10. Then passing iteration. So first we'll start the value of I, which is 0. Then this loop will run until I not reach the level of 10. And here I plus plus means every execution value of I will be changed. So like if loop start with 0, then after first loop it run with change with value to 0 to 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then continue until it reach 10. So when it reach 10, then loop will stop running. So you can see example console.log value of I, printing value console.log loop stop. Let's see what happened. If you can see it start from 0, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, then loop stop. When it reaches 10, then loop will break. So this is example of for loop for running multiple tasks. Now let's see how you can print the value of all array using for loop. So for accessing the value of for loop, you need to call for int for where I equal to 0, then I is smaller than. So here my condition is array data dot length. So my loop will run until it does not reach to the length of array, then I plus plus. Now let's print the value. So console.log value of array at, here printing the value of I is array data, then accessing the value of I. So here passing array data I. So when loop will start 0 value, then it will print array data 0 value. Then second loop array data 1 value. So here it will print every value of array. Let's see example. If I run, so you can see first it show value of 11, then it show value 2, then it show value 3, then it show value 4, then it show value 5. So when loop will start at 0, it print the value 11, then in first position it print the value 2. So in this example, in this way you can access the all value of array using for loop. Also there is another way you can access the value of array. Let's see how you can access the value. So you have to call array data dot for each and add function, and here value. Now let's see console.log value. So let's see what happened if I run. So you can see again it prints the all data of arrow. So this is example of for each loop. It will run for loop for each item of array. So here you can see we will access this value in for each loop. This is example of for each. Now let's see how you can sort the data of array. So first creating an array, new array, string array name. So adding some name, Rahul, Aman, Vishal, Pratik, Bunty, Bablu. So this is example of simple array with some name data. Now let's see how you can sort this string data. You can see they are not sorted. Let's see how you can sort the string data. First printing simple array console.log before sorting of array. Then printing console.log string array name. Then after sorting the value, so for sorting a string array dot sort, then printing the value after sorting the value of array. Now let's print the value console.log string array name. Let's see what happened before sorting and after sorting of array. So again on the page you can see earlier it show in unordered, means it's not sorted. Then after printing it show in correct sorting form, Aman, Bablu, Bunty, which is correct sorting form. So in this way you can sort the data of array using dot sort method of for array. Now let's see how you can access the last element of array. So console.log last element of array. So for the last element of array you need to call string array name and pass string array dot length -1. Now let's see what happened if I run this program. So you can see it prints the last value, which is Vishal, which is correct. Also, so in this way you can access the value of last item of array. Now let's see how you can add item in array. So let's see adding item in array dot. So for adding item you need to call push method. So push, then passing new name data. So here I'm adding passing. So here I'm passing supercoders. Now let's see what happened if I console.log after pushing array. So let's print the data again, console.log string array name. Now let's see. So run. So you can see I can successfully push the new data, which is supercoders in position 6. So in this way you can add data into array at last position. For adding item, now let's see how you can add item in first position. So let's see console.log adding item at starting. So let's see how you can do this. So you just need to call string dot concept and pass the data. So I'm passing Ankit. Now let's print the data again, console.log string array name. Run the file again. So you can see Ankit is inserted at position 0, means which is first position. So in this way you can add item in array at first position, and also you can add item in last position using push. Now let's see how you can remove item from array. So first let's see how can remove item from end. So let's see string array dot pop. Now let's see again running this console.log after removing from last console.log string array name. Let's see. So you can see super quarters has been gone from last. So you can remove the item from last using pop method. Now let's see how you can remove item from beginning. So console string array name dot shift. Now let's see console.log removing from first position. Let's print this value again, console.log string array name. Let's see what happened. So you can see Ankit has been gone from array. So in this way you can remove item from first position using shift method. Now let's see how you can check array is variable type is array or string or variable. So let's see how you can see this, like where name equal to string data. So this is simple example. First this is string data. Now let's see how you can see this is array or string. So let's see. First name instance of array and also string array name instance of array, then also array data. Let's see what happened if I run this. So you can see if I pass string it's so false, and this return true means these two are array and this one is string, so it return false. That's the way you can check the data whether it is string or array in this way. So I hope you like the video. Thanks for watching. Please like our video and subscribe our channel. Also in next tutorial I will show you more about JavaScript objects. Then I will show you more about like how to integrate JavaScript array and objects in our calculator program. So thanks for watching.